Good afternoon. What are the possibilities? What are the possibilities that I can actually have something important to say 10 times a day that I should fall behind and not be able to catch up in my work? Well, that's the way I feel. I clearly think that the May bell has rung, that the seventh inning stretch has fallen into our roadway, and we are in Beirut, Nibiru backwards. This is what I want to show you right now. Back to the last video. Inside this video, what happens is gematria. In gematria, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. A, the total of 4 letters equals 4. The total of 4 letters equals 8. The total of 4 letters equals 12. 4 letters, D is 4 times 4 letters. E is 5 times 4 letters. F is 6 times 4 letters. G only happens twice. G comes with T, and G comes with G. 27. The total is 20 and 7, 27. But the total is only 14 because it's in gematria style. Everything ends at 7. 24 is the day. 14, okay, is the turn of the cube, okay, where the gateway comes in. Every turn of the cube has 14 points against it. This is one spirit of the half-life. But the reality in this, okay, the value in this, if I can turn the page, okay, the value in this is Z and N equals to a total of 40. 53, 54. AM, it's 54, but in gematria, it's only 4. In gematria, it's 54. Excuse me, yes, in gematria, in regular placements of letters in numbers equals 54. 54, 54, 54, 54. The IT world inside the sun, boom, 27 and 14, 41. Creation of the IT world of the sun. This is the separation of the two sides. This is the cycle created in the crown of Jesus. This over here comes in as the half-life. 70 becomes the half-life. It's also valued as number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 would be 82. 7 would be the gateway, and 82, which is the cycle. 8 would be 86, which would be gods in your head. And 9 would be 90, creation in your birth. These are the numbers on the outside. 4, 8, 3, 4, 2, 6, 5. This is your gematria. The total is 351. Ace, high ace. Because H and I is the high ace of father. Why? Because the opposite that's in the perfect 10 world of the cross, okay, is 1 and 2. 1 and 2 equals 77. 1 and 2 equals 10 and 10. 9 and 4, 8 and 5. 4 and 5 is the sun. 4 and 9, 13. 5 and 8, 13. 1 and 3 is 44 inside the sun. If we minus this, it becomes 253. If we add it, it becomes 448. 484. Everything to do with Pluto. So the same thing comes over here. When I bring gematria style, now I'm going to change it. Instead of 7, I'm going to go A to G, then A to G, then A to G, but I'm going to end at 9. I'm going to continue on at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, but in gematria style, okay, I shouldn't have done it this way, but I did do it this way. What I did from 9, okay, I went all the way J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. The R is over here. S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So in this area over here, all you're going to have is 2 letters. Either you're going to have the B and the D, okay, for B, D, Betty, Bedier, or for the rib, R-I-B, the rib of DC. Why do I get C? Where did I get C? Well, maybe it's not C, but it fits for to being the crib. It also becomes the cube. 18 and 3 is creation. 1 and 8 gets 3 because wherever you see a 1, 3 can actually replace it because it is creation in Venus. A plus B go together to create C. It's a minimum. The minimum you can have is 33. It's 33, 34, 35, 36. That's it. 33, 34, 35, 36. 3, 4, 5, 6. 11 and 7, 11 is the gateway equals to 18 and 12. The left side and the right side, 3 and 9, you can only have the sky of gold. The bridge, the brickway, the crib. So we get back onto these numbers. We come over here. We take it 7. 7 is the value of 54. Y and P come together. We brought it back to the numerological style where we count 1 to 9, 1 to 9, 1 to 9, 18, 19, all the way to 26. But we stopped the letters and restarted the letters. Okay? Every time we got to 7, we had G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But we continued on to 9 to see where the letter placement. Don't forget, we're creating an equation. When we get to the end, okay, Z and Q come together as 43. And this is located on the 1 key, and it shows key number 1, key number 7, key F, key E, key D, key C, key B. Now, if we want to go on center C and see what it does, center C gives us creation of altered current inside of her. L, 1 and 2, 7 and 5 is 12. The L comes together to equal to this number over here, just so perfectly. C and E, any craps, comes together in number 1. What does it stand for? It stands for creation, for the 8 heaven, and the birth in Venus. Where do I get the birth in Venus? 19S, J, 29, it becomes plus or minus 6, or if you want to do the route of 4, because 6 and 4, remember 6 and 4. 6 and 4 equals to 10, right? You have 6 equals to 0, because the 1, okay, is your 4. I'm assuming this is the way it works. Here is the way I look at it, okay? Because this 4 gets the 4 corners. And once you have 4 corners, you have a whole. 10 is a whole. The other is parts. 6 ends up going over here, right? So now you can cross this. Now you have 1 and 1. because 6 connects in the middle. And the middle is a free pass. Remember, the middle is a free pass. I can also turn it this way. So we have the numbers over here. We go to 5. Okay, instead of 5, you got the 9 lives of the cat. You have creation of the BC world communication. You have the DNA inside the IT world is the sun, and it is your birth 9. If we go 1 all the way to 9, we end up with 3, 6, 9. How do we end up with 3, 6, 9? A, C, E. 1, 1, and 1, value in gematria. 3. 2 world. We get B and D. B and D is 6. And F equals to 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. Wow, I made a mistake in there. See that? Made a mistake. That should be 3. B and D is 6, and 6 is 12. Now we go C and E is 11. And 7 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. 4. 10. 10 and 1 is 11. 1 and 1 is 2. So we have more mistakes in here. Let's stop and correct them all. Okay, came back, corrected the mistake. The first one is 1, 4, and E, which I didn't correct this mistake. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, so inside of here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When you add up only the values, okay, in gematria, okay, we get A, C, and E. The total is 9I. The total between 2 becomes B, D, and F. Okay, we can never get higher than 21, and it'll never reach 21. The reason is it's 1 through 7, and it's the first 26 letters, so the maximum you'll get is 3 parts for each one. Or right here, 7 times 3 is 21, and then you'll only get 1 part. The G only gets 2. Every other one gets 3. We have 8 letters of 3 is 24, and 2 letters here. We get 2 letters, okay, at 7. Okay, we get 8. Here's another equation. We get 8 letters, okay, from 1. Remember, we get 6 letters. From 6 letters, okay, let me think of this. Let me think. In the 7th part, you only get 2. But in the first 6, you get 4. So 6 by 4 equals 24. And here you get 2. So the 7th part, you get 2 equals to 14. The total is 38, the church. The total is the letter X and N. NX. So I don't know what this means. This is day, 24 and 10. This will create DC. This will say win big red. Win big red DC. 6 and 7, 13 is 4, and 6 is 19. 6 by 7 equals to the 55, 86. There's just a lot of things that talks to me in here. So I'm going to go over the last part over here, not keeping it too long. Is that when we just add up, okay, when it comes to the, what can I say? When it comes to the, I only want to add up the high letters. I don't want to add up any more gematria A, C, and E, but what it replaces, A doesn't replace anything. So when we come here, what do we get? We get J and S 29. We get K and T 31, altered current. Here becomes 3. It becomes the creation of the Christ, the command of the Christ, creation of man, the gateway of her. Then inside 4, we get the sky. The sky is inside D, Mars, and we get the cat inside 5. We get the fox through the sun inside of 6. Inside of 7, we get the space of the queen. And we also come in through Pluto. 8 by 4, 8 plus 4 is 32, and 12. 32 and 12 equals to 44 space. This one is the flight of the phoenix. This one over here is win big red. When you get number 9, you win big red sun. DC and the whole Rib Rebellion. Now, if you want to come down to the end over here, okay, there's 2 markings for each one. Okay, one is with the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and one is without. With, without, alternate current, without the Christ. Without the creation, you have the birth. Within the sky, you have the energy current. Within the 9 lives of the cat, you now get your 37. This is the in-between, the sky, the energy from the earth, and the cube, and the star that come together right over here. 89 the doorway, 84 Pluto, 94 Uranus. This is with the E, this is without the E. And it's funny, it's 4, 5, and 6, which is the numbers to the Federation. 4, 5, and 6, 4, 5, and 6 over here is 16, 24, and 20. This equals to 36, this equals to your 60, 66. You don't have the double letter of 66, we're going to work 64. 64 becomes the sun, it creates the gateway. At the same time, we'll go minus and hit this at 14. We'll get the IT world of the sun. Inside over here, the half-life, 9 lives communication from the cat. 24, 40, 36 creation. This and this is 40 and 60. 66, let's take it away from 60. We have 54, the number in the sun. These letters on the left side over here. What is it? The total of the gematria only. C, E, G, D, F, A, E, N, W, E, N, B equals to 9, 12, 15, 11, 14, 10, 13, and 6, 19, 29, 39, 43, 53, 54, 64, 69, 79, 80, 81. The total is 90. The total is 90, and you hit 1. You hit 6 over here you missed. You missed 66 in total, and down here you missed 126. Is the missing total equals to 216. 9 days times 24 hours equals to 216, and this is our cycle. The cube of the one spirit of the half-life. These are all the numbers we run down. Now the numbers and letters from the totals say this. ELO, cane, jam F, oil can jam. July, April, February, May, April, July. July, April, May. February. So I'm just saying, July, August. I'm just trying to think of July, the opposite months. I'm just thinking, but that's what it comes for. It says oil can jam. There's something ELO, cane, jam. Not really sure what that is. And again, it's a long video. These are the letters from the other side. S and Z came together. Trying to figure out where S and Z came. Anyways, let's skip this. We talked about this where gematria, when you add up to the regular numerological cycle, everything says 54. This will now say 58, 62, 66, 70, 74, 78. It's uncanny how this works. It's uncanny how this works. I worked it to the 7 worlds. And this will work out to this. Pick any box here. You want to pick this box? Now, what you have to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and keep doing that until you're finished, all the way to 36. When you get to this box over here, you will end up with a total of 5. The next total would be 14. You want me to do this with you? The center box would be 5. The next would be 14. The next one would be what? That's right, 23. The next one would be what? 32. 9 and 9 and 9 and 9. 9 plus this. First it's a 5, then it's a 9, 9, 9. 32, 55, 69, 74. Right over here. Same thing as the gematria scale inside this grid over here. Inside this, if I put it on the clock, okay, if I put it on the clock, depending on which numerological thing I would come in, I can end up with Chaldean and put Chaldean on the clock. 90 over here, okay, 90 minutes, 90 minutes, 90 minutes, 90 minutes. We have one clock, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 90 is 720. It's 12 hours. Unless you want to go this with 180, 40, instead of going 45, sorry, they were 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. So it's 90 or 45 to get this right. Otherwise, we can go in between, which is 22.5. Now it's a whole new calculation. This is what would happen on the gematria tree. We would end up with CKS, DLT, EMU, FNV, WGO, the Phoenix, the flight of the Phoenix. This one is also represented in number 24 and 44. 4 times 4, 4 plus 4 gives us this answer. Then you end up with QAIY and then BJR. This is on the Chaldean scale over here, okay? And then you'd have your numbers. A would stand for Earth. This would be the secondary sun. This would be creation. This would be the creation of the separation. This is the transmission. This is the Skynet, the electronic world alternate current inside 1 and 2, A and B. But when this is inside A and B is 1 and 2, it's no longer 1 and 2. It's the opposite side. It's either 56 plus 1 and 2 equals 77, or it's 89. They're showing you which side of 21 it is, right? 21 and 56 on the cube equals to 77. They're showing you the 7 worlds. Here is the V for the life. Here's the IT world inside 6. And I can't explain it better than I understand it. Here's your creation and go. Pay 200. 7 times 6, 7 plus 6. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th number also. DW go. 7th letter, 15th letter, 22. V and W, 2 words that say double double. Chaldean, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Here you have A and I. Here you have Q. Here you have Y. So isn't this the way Chaldean does? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A, B, C, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. We start here. Why am I starting here? Because when I take this out, that's what it shows me. It shows me that on my numbers pad, right? Well, up on the other numbers pad for the phone, the 1 or the 7 is over here. So I start from the left side of the 12. We have to understand all the equations we're going into. I start on the left side of 12. Okay, and then I run up, and I have to come back and show you the numbers for this. When I don't have the questions, I don't stick onto one thing. I learned so many little things, and the end result of this is 41, the IT world and the creation of the sun. You'll never get, in this area over here, with 26 letters, okay, you're never going to get, with 4 letters maximum, okay, more than 26, 26, 104. 4 times 26 equals to 80 and 24. It's inside your head. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.
I will continue this into the video of the same name, and I didn't want to put this at the 15th minute because half the people out here don't pass minute number 3. So, see you soon.